Hi there and welcome back to Station Road. Now this is just a wee quick update from the previous video about the Metcalfe retaining walls. So what we have here in front of me is the walls more or less complete. So the one thing I haven't done yet is any weathering, and also haven't permanently put them in situ at the moment. So we have two higher sets, a single one and a 3-arch one, which is the church side, and then we have a lower set which is the factory side. Now we'll just switch over now and I'll show you a bit of closer detail on these. The interesting thing that I did actually encounter was that the 4 brick end walls, which I originally thought would actually fit in between these arches perfectly, actually came up just slightly short, and so I did have to stitch in a wee slither of brickwork in order for the brickwork to cover the entire area. So as I just mentioned in the initial video, there were 8 sections of flat brickwork which would be suitable to fill in the archways. So this is the brickwork that would normally sit on the underside of the arch, and there was plenty of coverage for the entire archway. Now when it came to the brick end walls, which were on the thicker card, and there was 4 of these, when I initially looked at it, I actually thought they're actually exactly the same size as the interior space of the arch between each pillar, and so I thought brilliant. Turned out that they were slightly less than the actual gap between the pillars. So on these ones here, and I've tried to disguise it as much as possible, you can actually see there's a little slither of brick down one side, because unfortunately it didn't actually reach all the way across, and there's another piece there, and we have another little piece there that you can just see. But the idea is that when I weather these, which I haven't done yet, and I usually will give them, I'll actually give them a really good weathering, because often these retaining walls and so forth within cuttings got very grimy. So by the time I've weathered this up, these very, very fine joins should hopefully disappear. So there is this one odd wall which actually sits in next to the tunnel entrances, so I thought I could get away with that there. So all in all, it has worked out quite well, considering I can get twice as much retaining wall for essentially basically the same price from the Metcalfe kit. So what I'll do now, and I thought this might what better way of showing how this retaining wall will actually look, even though it is not in a fully complete stage in terms of weathering, ballast, or the overbridge, which I've yet to tackle as well. But let's do a cab view or driver's view through the cutting and see how it looks. So there we go. There's still a little bit more work to do, obviously, and the bridge will be the final piece in the puzzle to get the cutting looking more appropriate. Now the bridge I will actually brick up in the same material as the retaining walls, and probably add in some more detail and feature to it as well. So essentially the retaining walls and the overbridge all look the part. So thank you for tuning in on this very, very short update, and I hope to get another video out very soon. Now don't forget to like and subscribe, and also, as I said before, keep safe and stay at home and look after yourselves. Cheers, bye.